Okay, world, it is your girl, Lightwork Nikki, and you guys have officially tapped into the Grace and Serenity Healing Channel. So y'all won't believe this. I just got finished doing the whole reading, 30 minutes in, and I know I had it on record because I was seeing the little buttons and the time and everything. And guess what? It didn't even save. So this how you know this is a real message, guys. So this will be my second time doing this. This message has to get out here today. So I'm going to give you guys the greeting. We're going to start all over. We call on our guardian angels, ancestors, the heavens above, God force, as well as the divine force in the universe, okay? And we ask you guys to be one with our mind, body, spirits right now doing this reading. And we ask for clarity, love, transparency, and all negative energy, entity, and forces that's trying to come in right now. We cast it out and send it back to the senders 10 times fold, because it is not welcome on this channel. All negative energy, y'all go look, we send that back to the senders. But we're gonna get straight into it. Welcome, my beautiful souls. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. I am Lightwork Nikki, and I'm grateful to be here, even though I'm doing this a second time. Before we begin today reading, we're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to quiet our mind, and we're going to open our hearts so we can receive the message that is aligned with Spirit's will and the highest good, right, guys? So before we start, we want to take some deep breaths, guys. So find a quiet space, or just quiet yourself down for the moment. Even if you're in a car, you can leave your eyes open when you take a deep breath. You don't have to necessarily close your eyes and nothing like that. So we're going to start off with the first one. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Quiet your mind now. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time with me. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, next time, guys, I want you guys to open your heart. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. For this last time, open your heart, guys, so you guys can receive the message from Spirit and the highest good. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, I hope you guys feel a little bit easier, because I know I do too. I was a little worked up, but I'm feeling better now. So you guys see everything already pre-pulled. And the reason why it is pre-pulled is because, as I informed you guys, I had already did the reading naturally the very first time. But we're back at it again, right? Today we're going to be reflecting on Archangel Ariel, right? Which is often associated with wisdom, clarity, illumination, and guidance during life important decisions. So we're going through a time where we have to make a lot of strong decisions. Decisions that's not easy to make. So we call on Spirit, we call on our angels when we need help making the right decision. Sometimes it's okay to get advice from family members, friends, and stuff like that. But the real reality is all your answers is with them. You have to be able to know that. You got to be able to identify with that. And for every day, there is a archangel of the day. And I like to go by, especially when I'm in a deep cleanse like this, I like to figure out which archangel it is for the day. So July 10th, the archangel for the day is Archangel Ariel, right? Uriel. Strong, straight, street. I'm a little ghetto, so if I mess up a little bit, guys, please don't worry about the lingo. Just understand the message, right? Today's reflection: Spirit was to seek wisdom before action, okay? Let peace guide you on your next steps instead of fear. We can't allow fear to get the best of us. Doubt, shame, guilt, all that other stuff, we let it go. We give it back to the universe, because we are one with the stars, okay? The gemstones for today, guys, is the amethyst. See, look, now the codes want to start coming in. Man, oh man. That's how you know this message is real, because we got a lot of distractions. I'm picking up that the collective got a lot of distractions going on. Y'all got a lot of distractions trying to throw y'all off right now and trying to keep y'all in a stagnant place, but spirit will not allow it to happen. Your ancestors will not allow it to happen, okay? So we got the impetus, right? For inner peace, spiritual growth, and emotional calm. Learning to calm that spirit down, is so important, especially during critical times. So we're going to pick up these stones, place them in our hands, guys. So we got to charge ourselves up. We got to learn how to use the different resources and tools and stuff that the heavens gave us. You feel me? They used to go in the dirt back in the day and used to grab these tools and use them to heal them, use the healing properties. Now, guess what? We getting back to it now, right? The rose quartz. The rose quartz. These are one of the tools for today. The gemstones for today. I call them tools because they are tools, guys. You know, they've been here forever. We just learning about them in 2026. Well, I already was familiar, but for the people out here, learn what you got around you and how you can use it just to amplify your energy and make yourself and make your situation just that much better. Look, the rose quartz, guys, is for self-love, compassion, forgiveness, emotional healing. You know, like, we need that emotional healing. So much has been going on time after time after time, situation after situation, and we forget that we have to heal ourselves before we move forward. We take on everybody's energy. We take on situations and circumstances, and something as little as getting the proper gemstones, an amethyst, rose quartz, and placing them in your hand. Just placing them in your hand, honey. Placing them in your hand and doing a slight little prayer. Call on our guardian angels, ancestors, the heavens above, God force, as well as the divine force in the universe. And we ask that these gemstones be used as a tool to guide us during our journey. The healing properties, to allow them to be healing to our mind, body, spirit, and soul. You know, we use them for good purpose and no harm intent, and anything negative that comes behind it, we reject it. We ban it and we send it back to the senders. Ashe, 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 right? You know, it be the little things that people be afraid of, or, you know, scared to tap into. So for the first reflection, right, because we got to reflect on everything that we're doing. For the first reflection, we're trying to figure out, what are we releasing? I like to use the spill the tea cards, right? You want to know why I like to use the spill the tea cards? Because the spill the tea cards is going to get directly to it. You feel me? This deck, I've been using it for a while now, on and off. And one thing about this deck, it can be a little, how can I say, very bold. You know, and straightforward, but it gives you the necessary information that you need. So the first one that I pulled, which was, what do you need to release? Keeping secrets. No. Keeping up an appearance. Keeping up an appearance. Keeping up an appearance and acting like everything is fine. We all do this all the time. Keep a smile on your face. Make sure your hair done, nails done. Make sure you well groomed. And guess what? In the inside, you are crumbling. In the inside, you are falling apart. Guess what? It is okay to not be okay until you are okay again. The more you fake it, the worse it gets. The more you hide it, the worse it gets. Now we got the next one, which is keeping secrets. You know, okay, guys. I get it. Every secret isn't meant to be told. Respect. But when it's a secret that's harming you and hurting your well-being and yourself, and, you know, messing with your mental space and messing with your decision making and having you feeling guilty, you need to give that to God. You need to give it to God. You need to give it to spirit and let spirit deal with it. You have to release it. You can't walk around and you can't carry it. Guarded secrets, or being asked to keep one for others. You can't be keeping other people's secrets, and you got your own secrets or your own life that you're trying to carry on. You keep holding people's secrets, eventually their trauma becomes your trauma. That's as real as it gets. A lot of times we forget that we are highly sensitive beings. You know, we feel everything. We go through everything, and everything is energy, but we can't forget that everything is definitely spiritual as well too. So release them secrets, let them go. Stop walking around with a smile on your face acting like everything is okay. You can still smile, but you need to go ahead and clean up house. Clean up house, clean up in the inward. Do what you need to do to get yourself together. So whatever necessary changes you need to do, whatever it is that you need to do the inward work. Do the work. Do the work. Nobody wants to do the work on the outside. They always want to polish up they don't want to do the work on the inside, but they want to polish up on the outside. Absolutely unhealthy. All you're doing is creating more baggage. Spreading positivity, keeping radiant positive energy and influence. All that negative energy that you holding within or that you allowing in your personal space, it's time to let it go. You got to let it go. The more you hold on to it, the more you become of it. Karma is real, but the universe is absolutely real as well too. What you give out is what you get back. So it's time to release all the negativity and change the mindset and start walking in a more positive space. I know sometimes it's hard, and I know sometimes we're used to being a specific way, but I swear to you guys, if you just take a moment to change your mindset, when you feel like you want to be negative, when you feel like you want to have doubt or, project yourself in a harmful way, mindset, if you just change that, instead of saying, I hate this, I have patience for this, I don't like this, I just don't agree with it. It's the small things that when you start changing bits and pieces, the outcome really shows for the greater good, A lot of times, the average person, what they're dealing with and what they need to release is relationship burdens, financial stress, fear, and anything that no longer serves your highest good. And I'm talking to the collective right now. Let go of what no longer serves your highest good, because it's not going to do nothing except for eat you alive. Your situations, your circumstances, everything around you is going to continue to fall apart until you start fixing what is going on in the inward. Then that's when you'll be able to receive true peace. So, guys, we're going to go on into the next deck. Let's see what the next deck has to hold for us. Okie dokie, guys. I swear this reading is something else, because I am getting so many interruptions in the middle of it, and I thank you guys for bearing with me. It's your girl Lightwork Nikki, and we're going to get this message through one way or another. That's why I'm a real person just like you are. So situations and circumstances happen, and when you're dealing with spirit and you have a very strong message, the enemy does not like that. The enemy don't like it, guys. But it's okay though, because guess what? We're going to get this message through. We're going to move forward. And we're going to make the necessary changes that's needed, right? So the next deck is Harmony Heart. That's the next deck that we're on, guys, right? The next deck that we are on is Harmony Heart. Okay? So what do we trust in God with? We're trusting God with our intimate relationships. Your intimate relationships are deepening and creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. Yes, that's what we want. We want God to nourish. We want spirit to nourish our relationships. Collective. You got opportunities coming in, right? New opportunities are coming your way, offering a chance for significant growth and progression in your personal life. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. And what are we trusting God in? Spirit, positive energy, Allah, Look, I look at it like we all worship the same. The only difference is the language barrier because it's different names, right? Coexisting, learning to coexist, right? Over-dependent or blurred boundaries may be causing you to lose the sense of self and relationship. It's time to reclaim your personal space and your independence. Woo-wee, that's deep, ain't it? You got to trust God in this. You got to trust God that He is going to make it happen, guys. You got to trust God that He's going to make it happen. You got to trust God that He's going to take away anything that no longer serves you or mean well for you. You got to trust God in that. Got to trust Spirit in that. Spirit going, what they say, God's rejection for them blessings, honey. You feel me? The no can be saving you for the big yes that's about to come behind it. Understand that, believe that, be okay with that. You feel me? The reality is, what do we trust Spirit with? And what do we trust in Spirit with? We trust in Spirit with our life, collective. We trust in Spirit with our purpose, We trust in Spirit with our future and every step along the way of our journey, collective. One thing for certain, two things for sure, y'all have to be able to understand y'all direction of where y'all going. And if y'all don't, that's when y'all just do that soul searching and detox and release keeping up appearances when you're not feeling well. Release keeping secrets. Start spreading that positivity, right? We got to start digging into who we are and what we really see. Trust Him with our intimate relationships with the people that we laying beside us, or friends, family members that's close. Don't be afraid to take on them opportunities and leaving it in Spirit's hands. Let go of what's making you feel like you don't know who you are. That's never healthy. It's never good. The outcome will never be the outcome that you want it to be. So we're on to the next deck, guys. We're using the Tour deck. It's your girl Lightwork Nikki, and I'm here with you guys, delivering this message, allowing Spirit to guide me. This is my second time doing a video, guys. So, it's already pulled. That's why it's already pulled. You feel me? I did it the first time. Now I'm doing it the second time. It is what it is. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep rolling. You feel me? So if y'all trying to figure out why the cards are already laying out here, the cards are already laying out here because I already did this one time. And then in the midst of the message, guys, we've been having people calling. We've been having people reaching out. Social media been trying to chime in. I mean, it's been crazy. But, we gonna stay on track. You feel me? And we going to deliver this message. So, question is, through it all, collective, who do you want to become? Who you want to become? And how do you become what you want to become, right? We got the Hermit out. The Hermit came out. You need to find yourself. It's absolutely important to find yourself. You're becoming someone you no longer needs outside noise to tell you who you are, right? This healing requires for you to go inward. This is what I've been saying throughout this whole read, guys. It requires you to go inward. Stop seeking for validation, answers, or love in people who confuse you. Who keep you confused? Why you keep dealing with people who keep you confused and keep you second guessing, asking questions about yourself, about your situations, about your circumstances? Like, you don't have to deal with it. All you have to do is just release it. If it doesn't mean you any well, then just let it go. I know it's easily said than done, because I'm preaching to the choir and preaching to myself. But at the end of the day, when you do it, you will feel just that much better. We got the Devil in reverse, right? Understand your solitude isn't a punishment. It is preparation. You preparing for the greater good. You preparing for the better outcomes, situations, and circumstances, We put up this devil card. It's upside down. Which means that you're breaking the attachments. This is an uncomfortable truth. You cannot begin your healed self while remaining emotionally changed to your habits, people's fears, and cycles that create and bring out the wounded version of you. You got to break them chains. Let it go. Let it go. I'm going to say this again. You cannot become your healed self while remaining emotionally chained to the habits, people, fears, and cycles that create the wounded version of you. You know? You already know what has been holding you back. Are you done? And are you done feeding this energy? Are you ready to stop feeding this energy? What they say? God says you can't serve two gods. It's either one or the other. Either you're going to serve me or you're going to serve the enemy. Reality is you got to pick one. And a lot of times we don't want to. We don't want to pick one. Because we so used to having our way and doing things the way that we feel like we should. You know? Reality is when enough is enough, enough is enough, guys. Pick and choose your side or get eaten alive. It's the truth. Alright, we got the 9 of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful card to see. You got hope. We got some hope over here, guys. Okay? This is the version of you waiting on the other side. Once you get through all of this, you start really checking yourself and start going in the inward, start spreading positive energy, letting go of them secrets, you know, trusting in your intimate relationships, you know, that are real intimate relationships, that are sincere intimate relationships, taking on your opportunities, you know, and no longer coexisting in other people. This is who you will become. It's already in you. You know what I'm saying? This is the version of you that's waiting for you to let go of all your trash and your garbage and dump it off. You feel me? Independent, secure, confident, disciplined, at peace, and enjoying the life that you built. You are not healing just to survive. You are healing so you can finally experience the abundance, peace, and freedom you have been praying for. You know? The message is, the healed version of you has boundaries. The whole version of you doesn't beg to be chosen. The authentic version of you doesn't shrink yourself in rooms to make other people uncomfortable. You know? You've transformed. Your transformation is going to consist of isolation, releasing, and self-mastery. Right? You keep asking yourself, why am I losing so much? Ask yourself, what if everything falling away cannot come with the woman I'm becoming? You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you're losing, it can't come with you no more. You feel me? Because the woman who you becoming, you gotta let that trash go at the door. You feel me? To become the healed, whole, and authentic version of yourself, you gotta choose yourself every single day, guys. Like, for real. That's it. You gotta choose yourself every single day. You know, it's your girl Lightwork Nikki. You guys have officially tapped in. If you would like to get a reading one-on-one, make sure y'all go inside my DM, go under the comments. I got y'all. You guys should like and subscribe to the Grace and Serenity Healing Hands. And I got my last message for you guys with the reading. And I hope so far I've been able to help you guys, okay? The message is, come back to yourself. Come back. Come back to yourself. Right? Come back to you. You have spent enough time looking strong and keeping things inside and being the positive light for everyone else. while silently carrying your own weight. Okay? You're being called to stop pretending what hurts you doesn't hurt. Stop protecting a situation that disturbed your peace and stop losing yourself just to coexist with people you love. It's okay that you love people and they may not love you back, unfortunately. Does that make you a bad person? No, not at all. It is what it is. The chains are breaking, honey. The chains are breaking. But freedom requires honesty. You got to be real with yourself. Stop holding on to them secrets. There are opportunities waiting, but you need your energy back. Opportunities waiting, but you need your energy back. You cannot fully step into your abundance while being emotionally drained, distracted, and attached to cycles you have already outgrown. When you outgrow them, you outgrow them. Go in the inward. Release what controls you and reclaim your independence. Reclaim your independence. The woman you are becoming, the man that you are becoming, is peaceful, is secure, is confident, and is whole. She still spreads light, and she no longer destroys herself to keep everyone else warm. Right? You are not being asked to become someone else. You're not being asked to become someone else. You have been called back to your authentic version of yourself that survival forced you to abandon. That's deep. I'm going to say this again, y'all. You are not being asked to become someone else. You are being called to return to your authentic version of yourself that survival forced you to abandon. Come back home to yourself, guys. It's time. It's your girl, Lightwork Nikki, and you guys have officially tapped into the Grace and Serenity Healing Hands channel. Like, subscribe. Make sure you guys comment. The readings are only going to get more exclusive and more better. Thank you, guys, and wish you the best of luck on your journey. Blessings.